Hello, participants. Hi, good evening. We'll wait for some time, then we'll start. Thank you. Hello, participants. Hi. Very good evening to all of you. I hope my voice is audible to you. I'm just sharing my screen. Please let me know if my screen is also visible to you. Let me share my screen. So I believe my screen is visible to all the participants. Yes, no, please tell me. Can I get some quick reply, please? Is my screen visible? Is my screen visible to you guys? Yes, no. Can I get some confirmation, please? All right. So thank you for this confirmation. So guys, may I know like what we have discussed in the last session? Can we recap what we have seen in the last session? Can you let me know? What do we have seen in the last session? What do we have seen in the last session, guys? Can you tell me what do we have seen in the last session? Okay. So you say that we discussed about building a report, publishing the report. Vishal Katyari mean to say by publishing, right? All right. So did you guys try to create a report after the session? Like how to create a report? Yes, no. See, guys, in the last session, we have discussed like how to create a report. Okay, so basically, we have created two reports. One was the sales report, and another one was the shipping report. Right. Along with that, we have also seen how to publish our work on the cloud. Okay. So, guys, today is the last session. So, moreover, this session is going to be not a very big session. We have left with only small topics. One is the dashboard. We have also seen, anyways, how to create a dashboard in Power BI service. But today we will see how to align our content in visual to make it look like a dashboard. Okay, and we will also see one another topic in Power BI, that is nothing but RLS. Okay, I'll come on that once I'm discussing that. So, yeah, guys, yesterday in the last session we have discussed about what is difference between dashboard and report. Can we recap what is the difference between a dashboard and report? What is the difference between a dashboard and a report? Last time we have seen, right? Some of you had got some confusion because some of you in today's session will also again get confused. We are doing the same thing, right? What we have done in the previously, but you need to understand a very small difference between these two. Okay, what is that? What is that? Can you let me know what is the difference between a dashboard and a report? Meanwhile, I will open my file. Just give me the difference there. Please, can I know what is the difference between the dashboard and report? Think. Yes, you can say that is correct. Report is multiple pages. Dashboard is a single page. Okay. Report is something which is in detail, right? You get some detailed analysis about something, whereas dashboard gives you an overview. Okay, it's like a summary. Summary. Okay, you get everything in a single canvas. Got it? So with that, we are going to create a dashboard here only. Let me go to a new sheet. Okay, here first of all, let's you can see this is my canvas, correct? This is my canvas. You can say that, Aditya. So this is my canvas. First of all, I will be selecting a background for my canvas. Okay, before that, let me ask you, can you tell me like what all things should I include in my dashboard based on the visualizations that I have created? Can you let me know what all things I can include? What should I include in my dashboard? We have seen a lot of visualizations, right? Sales by region, sales by category, sales by subcategories, sub segment wise profit, region wise sales, region wise profit, subcategories wise profit. What is a quarter wise result? All such things we have seen, correct? So can you let me know what should be include in our dashboard? What are the things we can include in our dashboard? What should I include in my dashboard? Can you give me some suggestions like what all things should I add in my dashboard? Basic, what do you mean by basic, Piyush Kanojia? What should I include in my dashboard? Add a 10 line, okay. But okay, we'll see that also. What else? See, understand. Dashboard is also you can say a form of a report or a kind of a report which gives you an overview about all the operations inside your organization. Okay, it will include all the content in a single place. Okay, let's suppose in your organizations there are different let's say we are working in an organization and there are different departments. Okay, we have sales department, we have finance department, we have operations departments, we have IT department. So in dashboard we can see the report from all these departments at one place. Okay, so in my data set I have multiple things, right? I have sales related to region. I have profit related to other details. I have shipping related information. So I will try to create a dashboard where I will include all this content in one place. Okay, got it. So I'll add some visuals which is related to different parameters or different fields in one place. All right. Yes. So let's do one thing. Let's come back here. Okay. So very first thing that I want to do here is I would like to add a background. Okay, so to add a background I will select this canvas. Okay, you have to hold this canvas. Okay, let me write this. You can go to this format your report page. Okay, and once you click here you will get this canvas background option. Okay, in canvas background you can choose either a color to be a background color or you can choose an image to be in background. Okay, let's say I select one background image. Okay, so I select this image where I have desktop background. Yeah. Okay, I select this image. If you see guys, still I'm not able to see my image. Can you let me know why I'm not able to see the image? I've shown you this last time also. Can you let me know why I'm not able to see my image? Why am I not able to see my image? I've selected the image. Yes, absolutely correct. So basically, you can see my transparency is set to 100% because of which I'm not able to see my image. If I reduce this, you will see my image getting visible. Okay, my image getting visible. Let me reduce it to 0. All right, got it. Now this is a normal fit. Let me go here and select fill, or let me select here as fit. Okay, fit. Got it. This is my first thing. Okay, for example, let's say I want to increase the size of my canvas. How to increase? You can go to canvas settings. In canvas settings, you can click on this type, go to drop down and select custom. Let's say I want to keep my height. This is my height, right? This is my height. I want to keep my height to be as 800. Okay, and width I will increase to 1400. We'll see. My it has got fairly increased. In some time when I'm showing you the visuals, you'll understand. Okay, so basically I have increased the height and width of my background. Okay, here is this part clear to you, Diksha? If you want to increase the canvas settings, means the height and width, you can go to canvas settings. In this you have to select this background. You have to go to format, then canvas settings. In canvas settings Under the type, you have to select the custom option. Custom. Okay. By default, you have 16 is to 9, 4 is to 3, and we have letter kind of format. We have tooltip also. We'll go and select custom. In custom, we'll make height. I'll make height intentionally to 800 and my width to be as 1400. Okay, hit enter. It has got extremely. Okay, this is my height and width. I hope this is clear to you. Got it? I have set my height and width. Okay. So if I need more height and width, I will change it in some time. As according to my requirement, I will be changing the height and width of this background. All right. So now let's add a title here. So to add a title, what you have to do, you can go to this text box, select this text box. Okay. Let's give a title. I'll do one thing. I'll go ChatGPT. Let me honest ChatGPT some fancy title. Okay. Give me fancy title on Superstore. Superstore dashboard. Okay. So let me see. So you can see here we're getting a different set of titles. Dashboard Dynamics, the Superstore Experience, Superstore 360. Okay, so like this, you can choose anyone. For example, uh, let me select this one. This is perfect retail pulse. Okay, let me go with this one. Now let me select it, increase the size to 28. Okay, I hope you're able to follow me. Now here, what next? Let's make it bold. Okay, alignment center. You can see it is, you're not able to see, you can just move it like this over here. Okay, let's go to the size. Okay. Now we'll go to the settings of this effects. Under effects, let's keep the background somewhat different. Hello. Okay. And transparent visual borders you want. Yes, I want a visual border. Now you can change. We can set the color of the visual border. Visual border is basically this border. Okay. Let me select some border. Orange. Choose. Okay. Pixels. Want to rounded border. Yes, I want a rounded border, so I will make it a rounded border up to 10 pixels. Okay. And width. Yes, you can see the width getting increased. Okay. You can see this is my title. Let again, let's go back to the effects, rounded corners, border rounded corner 15. Okay, and shadow you can keep it on. Shadow means you get some color effect. Okay, let's make it yellow. Okay, outside the shadow is going outside. Okay, you can set the setting inside, outside, whatever you want. Okay, now bottom right, bottom left, tops right, wherever you want to do, you can keep it. Okay, all text. This is card. Okay, so this is my title. Okay, this is my title. Got it? Now, next thing, I want to utilize some filters here. Okay, so already I have got some slicers previously, so I'll choose one of them from before. Okay, I'll take this ear. Okay, I'll paste it here, and I will take one more, and I will make this as some other component. Okay, only. Instead of year, for now, let me just take subcategory here. Okay. Now let's say uh, I choose here country. Okay, country. Let me rename this country. Instead of country region, let me select only country. Okay, country. So you get two countries, United States and Canada. Okay, let me select all for now. So we have two filters, year and country. Got it? Next thing is that I want to include some, what do you say, the KPIs. Okay. Very first thing, I'll include the KPI as spend this card. I have to use the cards. Okay. In cards, I will take first of all the orders. Okay. Count of orders. Let me click on this drop down and click on count. So this is the count of orders. Okay. Let me select count listing. This is number of unique orders. Okay. Let me rename this as number of orders. Oops. Okay. Number of orders. I think so. Previously, we have made one small mistake. It should have been count listing to display the, but that's fine. You can do it. Okay. Let's go to format this one. Call out value is fine. Category label. Let's make it black. Let's go to general settings. Let's make it effect. Effects. Background. If I keep off how it looks. Okay, let's keep off the background. Visual border, keep on. Let's make it white. Only good. Choose this color. Choose some color. Okay. Let me choose this color. Transparency, we can control. No. Visual border. Let me make it black. Okay. Pixels width 4. Shadow on. It has to be white color that is going outside. We'll make it inside. Okay. Now this callout labels, we'll make it white. Use the font size 16. Callout values 45. It has to be again. Okay. So this is my final. What do we say? This is size. I think so better if I use the size of this one. Callout values 45. Yes, this is much better. Okay, let's add revenue also here. Let's copy this. We have a revenue field. Revenue. So instead of sum of revenue, let's rename this visual total revenue. Total revenue. And this is total revenue. Okay. And one more. Let's keep for total profit also. Let please have the profit. So this is total profit. Let me rename for this visual. You can see how I'm renaming for this visual. Okay. Total profit. Okay. This is the total profit. Let's align this. You can see some dotted lines, right? This allows you to align it according. Okay. So we have done with these small settings. So we have our heading, we have our slicer, we have our KPIs. Okay. Now let's add some visual. Before adding a visual, I want to include here one matrix. Okay, I'll include here one matrix. Let me take this matrix. Okay, inside this matrix, in the rows, I want quarter. Okay, I'll take uh, order date, and from order date, I will take quarters. Okay, I want the rows to be as quarters like this, and in the columns, I want regions. Okay, I want the regions. So finally, I'll get the region wise result. Okay, and let me take sales figure here. Sales figure here. Okay, let's take the sales figure. These are the sales values. Okay, now let's format this also. Let me select this format filter. Can we do this? No, I don't know if it will change. Let's format this one. Let me go with this one. Uh, Grids, horizontal grid lines you want. Yes, with uh, blue color, let's say. Okay, grid, we make it increase up to vertical grid lines. We want again, let's select this with 2 pixels. Okay, now border. Yes, we want borders all, but with this color. Let's make border as black. Okay, left, right, everything we need to follow. So we got the borders, width we can increase to. Next, blank rows is automatically off. We don't have any blank values. Value size we can increase. Okay, let's increase the size to till this point. Okay. 12, 14. Because we also have to increase the headers, right? Column headers. This is 14, correct? 15. Okay, this is fine. And this is the row header. Let's increase the size of row header also. We have column subtotals also. Row subtotals on values. Let's go to values, increase the size. So that is 15. Okay. Now we have to change the colors also, right? We have to change the colors. Let me select this. Let me go to we have to make changes to the row headers. Column headers. What is the column headers? Okay. Let's go back down, and here we'll select column headers. Column headers is coming black. Okay, let's make them bold. We'll make this white and background color. Okay. Alignment center. Then we have row headers. Row headers also will make text color white, background color blue. This is not working. Texts. Okay, alignment center. Okay, now this will work. Let's make it bold. Okay, column subtotal. This is column subtotal. I think so. This is the values. So this is showing as total. You can rename this word total to any other word. Let's go back to values. So background, can we make it change this text color white and background white labels. Let's see column grand total again. Let's make it blue, text color white. Row grand total blue, white, and blue. This is working now. Okay. We can do one thing. These figures. Let's go back here. whatever was the sales. Okay, change. Okay, let's come back here. We have values. We can change the settings. Text color, we can, let's make it black only. Background we can change. Let's make it blue. This. Okay. And one more setting we can do here. Mm, options. Switch it. So what text we have? Row grand totals. That is fine. URL actions. Okay. Let's go back to the settings. Sales. Conditional formatting. Font color. Okay. So you can see from this also. We have done some conditional formatting there, from where we can see darker the value, more is the sales, lighter the value, less is the sales. Okay. So if you right click here, you get conditional formatting option, from where you can set it. Okay. You can see it. All right. Background color. From here you can set the gradient style. All right. Now, what next we have? Let's align this. Okay. Let's select this. Go back here and general. Let's keep effects background off. Okay. So now we don't have any background. Okay. This is my final graph. Let me increase the size. It won't detect. Okay. Let's align this somewhere here. So this is my final graph for my quarter wise fix. Okay. Why this is coming like this? Quarter one, quarter one, quarter four. What's wrong here now? Quarter one has to be on top, right? Again, let me take quarter. Sort by ascending. No, this is fine. Okay. So this is one of the. Okay. So we have added our what we call this as a matrix. Okay. Let's do one thing. Let's add some visuals that we already had in our sheet. Okay. And do one thing. Let me go to my first visual, that was a bar chart. Okay. Let me do one thing. Let me convert this column chart into a kind of this chart. Okay. This is not perfect. We'll use this one. Let me copy this. Copy this. This. You have to just use Control C, guys. Okay. Now let me paste it here. Let me paste this on. We select this form. Select this visual format enter. Okay, so everything on. Let me select this effects general background off. Okay. Visual border on, but with white color. And what is next important? Shadows also on. That is has to be outside. Here we have data labels which are on. Is horizontal values. It has to be white color. Okay, let's make it sky blue color. Okay, white color is fine. We have another levels. And let's keep it this off. This is for some other background, this numbers background. Okay, let's go to data levels. We have to go to y-axis, x-axis. In x-axis, we have to change the color to white. Okay, and let's keep off the legends. This is perfect. Okay, this is one of my graph. And again, here also, this, let's go to columns. Columns have border. We can change this border to some other color. Blue color, green color. Yes, I think so. White will look better. Select this one, columns, border, make this white easy. That's better. Let me increase this to up and increase this one better. Okay, so we have added two visual. Now let's go to the next one. We'll add some more visuals here. Along with this, let's add monthly trend, right? We have this monthly trend. Let's me do one thing. Monthly line chart we had, right? Monthly sales, correct? Line chart. Let me copy this one. I'll do some changes here in this visual. So instead of profit or sales, I will make it revenue. Okay. I'll make this revenue, monthly revenue trend. Let me expand this one. Here, let me go to this option. Let me see. This is constant line, average line, percent. So earlier we used to get a forecast option. First, let me go to this visual. And in x-axis, let me increase the font size. Okay. This is 12. Title is off. Layout, y-axis, entry box, secondary axis. We don't have lines. Let's increase the pixel of this line to 5. And color is blue. Let's make this light line. And we'll make markers more, but with color as red. Okay. Border is this one. Border is we have. Data labels is on. We can increase the size of the data label also. Values. Let's make it 10. Good. Okay. So here, what else we can include? Let me see if my chart. So this is monthly sales trend. I'm getting changed in my report only. Okay, it doesn't have any impact. So we'll do one thing in this visual itself. Let's hide this sales. Okay, we go to this again. Y-axis, we don't need this title. Title gone. Okay, here y-axis constant line. No. Error bars. We're not getting the option to forecast. And options. Okay. 4 seconds. 1 second. Grid lines. Series table. This is curves values. Okay. These. Okay. Let's make this background off, and let's again go back to this x-axis and make this as white. Okay. What is also going to change? General effects, visual borders. Let's make it white and shadow. So it has to be outside. Okay. So we have added this visual also. Okay. This is the second visual. Now we'll add some other components here. Okay. Let's say I want to include my profit by region. Okay. Let's go to my donut chart somewhere. Pie chart. Let's see what pie charts I have created. So in pie chart, we have profit by region, and in donut chart, we don't have that. Profit by category will include this and this also. Okay. Let's include profit by region. Gauge chart. H2. We take this one and select this visual format printer. Select this one. Again, go to legends, texts. Let's keep white. Slices, detail labels, values. You have to make it white. I'll go on. I'll select this. I'll go to format setting, canvas setting. Let me increase this to 1000. 850. And you can see the size is getting increased now. I'll make this 16. The size got increased just now. Okay. I will align it. Okay. This is my profit by region. Let's do one thing. Let me shrink this visual and add profit by region. Shrink it more bit. Include this one somewhere here. Profit by region. Yes. Okay. Piyush Kamacha, can you see here? Here we are talking about all the things. We are not including any one specific component. Here we are talking about the revenue. Here we are talking about the sales. We are talking about the profit. But in respect to in the dashboard, when we have created sales, we are talking about only about the sales component. Okay. I was expecting this question. Here in dashboard, you'll get overview about everything. Okay, so we're talking about the profit by region. We're talking about the revenue. I forgot to change this sheet title. Drill title. The revenue title. Okay. The revenue titles. Okay. Yes, that is what I mean to say. We'll be covering all the specific components in order to give him an overview. Got it? Now, if a particular person wants to go into the detail of this, they will go and analyze our report. Got it? This makes the difference between the dashboard and report. Okay, let's now add some information related to. Uh, we have some related information related to shipping also. Sales shipping status. We can improve shipping status here. No, we have this current report, right? Shipping information. Okay, let's now take this one. Orders by shipping mode. Take this one here. And still we have some space left. What should we add here? So we have segment, we have missed the segment, right? Let's go to back our sorry, by donut chart. We have profit by segment and profit by category. Okay. Let me copy these two. We'll see. We can implement them in our dashboard. Okay. Let's add this over here. This. It is looking too much complicated, but I hope you are able to follow me. Okay. Now see. We still have some space left for one more filter. We can do that. Okay. What next we can do here is let's do. So, like while giving dashboard overview, we submit or make it. See, Piyush Ranjan, again, I'm telling you, dashboard is just giving the overview. Okay. Now, report is giving you in-depth analysis. That is what we are trying to understand from the last session. Dashboard is of one page, which will give you an overview, or you can say a kind of a summary, whereas report is something which is in detail. And that is why we say that report is of multiple pages, whereas dashboard is of one page. Got it? Now we can make use of one more filter here. Let's do one thing. What else we can add here? Segment getting. Okay. Let's do one thing. Anything specific that we can add here? So we have ship modes, we have shipping status, shipping subcategory filter. Can we add subcategory? Subcategory. Or let's say we'll add category itself here. No, we'll do one thing, we'll add segment. Segment. Because we have three different segments, correct? I hope you understand. The segments are the people, those who are for whom we are targeting the business. Okay. So once if we are doing segment, so this is a bifurcation of segment for different categories. Let's say if I select now consumer segment, you can see here the all over the graph gets changed. Okay, we're getting for only consumer. Let me select all. If I select the United States, So this report is for only United States. So in United States, we have total 5,009 orders, 11.49 million is the revenue, 286.40K is total profit. Whereas if I talk about Canada, these results get quietly changed. Okay, so here we have only three regions for in Canada: Central, East, and West. Okay, whereas in we also have South. In Canada, we don't have South. Got it? So accordingly, the result gets changed. Let's select all. Okay, so this is my dashboard. This is my final dashboard that you can see. Clear? Clear to you? This final dashboard. This is my final dashboard. All right. So in this dashboard, you can see I have included bar chart, I have included a funnel chart, I have included a line chart, a pie chart, donut chart, a matrix, KPIs, filter, slicers, and I also have a heading along with the background. Here, this is my final dashboard. Okay, somewhat alignment is I have not done properly, but I hope you can understand we can do this. Pretty close. All right. To select for any specific year, you can see the result. You're not getting any 2023 result. 23 we do not have a report. 21 also we don't have. 24, 21. Okay. So this is my final dashboard. Clear, guys? Yes or no? Please tell me. Am I clear? Am I clear with the dashboard? All of you? Is the dashboard clear to all the participants? So will you be able to now create the dashboard? I hope you guys understood the difference between a dashboard and a report. See, guys, again, I'm telling you, after these training sessions, you have to work on projects, right? So for your projects, you don't have to go to Power BI service to create a dashboard. From Power BI desktop itself, you can create your dashboard. Okay, you have to create your report and dashboard too, both. So please keep in your mind what is the difference between a report and dashboard. All right. I hope you have now the things are pretty much clear. Okay. Clear. Okay, guys. Let's do one thing. Let's take a break. Then we'll continue. Do we have to present it? You have to record video. Those things we'll discuss later, Aditya, as well. Okay. Let's take a break, then we'll continue. Okay. The last topic. Yes. All right. Thank you. Okay, guys, welcome back after the break. I hope my voice is audible and my screen is also visible to you. Correct? Okay. The next topic that I want to discuss is nothing but uh, RLS. Can somebody tell me what do we mean by RLS? Can I get some reply from you? What do we mean by RLS? What do we mean by RLS? What do we mean by RLS? Can somebody tell me? See, RLS stands for uh, row level security. Okay. RLS stands for row level security. Okay. Now, what is this RLS or what is this row level security? Let's understand it more in detail. See, basically, RLS is one of the feature in Power BI which will allow you to control, you can say, it will control the access to your data, basically at your row level. Okay. So what it does, it basically filters your data based on that, based on that who is viewing your report. All right. So if there are different users inside your organization, so different users will only see the data that they're authorized to see. Okay. Let's suppose there are so many people in your organization. You can set the security level in such a way that only the people with some authorizations will be able to see your report. Okay. Even though they have the report and they're working on the same data set, they will view only what you want to see, what you want to make them to see. Okay. So what is RLS? RLS is nothing but it's row level security. It's one of the feature in Power BI that restricts the data access for different users based on the role or filter. Okay. Right now, it restricts the data access for users based on their role. Okay. So it means that uh, users will able to only see the data that they're authorized to view. Okay. Even if they're working on the same report. All right. Uh, if I have to just give you a small example, I could say that let's say you are a school principal. Okay. Let's say you are a school principal and you just have created a digital report card. You have created a digital report card, kind of a dashboard for all the students. Now, you will set up such kind of settings in such a way that the teachers will able to see the report card of only their own students. Okay. Students will able to see only their own grades. And as a principal, you will be able to see everything. So this is something called a security level. Okay. Instead of separate report card for everyone, you are just controlling the accessibility of the teacher students. Okay. Like what they can see. Got it? You got the basic funda of RLS, yes or no? Please tell me. Did you got the basic funda of RLS, yes or no? Please tell me. What is this RLS, row level security? Now, so there are basically two types of RLS. First is static and second is dynamic. Dynamic. Okay. Now, what is the static RLS? See guys, static RLS allows you to manually create separate roles and apply different set of filters for each role. Okay. Here what you do, here you manually create separate roles and apply fixed filters for them. Filters for each one. Okay. Let me show you one example. Okay. See guys, I have created a new sheet. Okay. I'm not working on that because I wanted to show you some other steps also, because it takes some time for publishing. So what I have done, I have taken a new sheet. So this is my orders table. First of all, let me quickly plot some graphs. Okay, I'll take a bar chart. I'll quickly plot some graph here. Let's say I want to see sales on the x-axis and sales here. Sales by category. Let's say I will see donut chart. I will include a donut chart also. This is profit by region. Profit by profit just over here in region. This is profit by region. Let's say second graph, and one more graph I will include. Let's say include a funnel chart. Okay, this is subcategories wise. Let's say sales or revenue. Let's take subcategory wise revenue. Okay, revenue we don't have. Let's keep sales only. Let's say we have these three graphs. Okay, in one we are able to see category. Let's do one thing. Let's go to this format settings. Let's enable the data labels on position inside center, and I'll use this on. Let's increase the size so that you can understand the difference. Okay, let's increase this graph. Okay, this I'm creating just so that you can understand the difference between these values. Okay, select this one also, format, generate of data labels inside center, use values. Let's make it bold and click. Okay, so you can understand. You have to understand the difference what we are doing. Now I'll do one thing. In my data set, guys, if you see, I have two countries, correct? If you see, if I go to my data sheet and if you just go to my country field, there are two specific countries, Canada and United States. What I want to do, I want to make sure that Canada manager can see only Canada report, and uh, let's say this is a report that I have created. I want to make sure that Canada manager sees only Canada report and US manager see only US report. Let me do one thing. Let me take one card here. Take one card here. So here I will take sales. Okay. This is for now. Let's say this is my total sales. Okay. And one more card. Let's take so we clearly understand it. Profit. Okay. Let's say this is sales. This is profit. These are some graphs. I will add one slicer here. Okay. I will add one slicer. This is a slicer. Yes. Take this slicer. Let me keep country here in the slicers. Okay. I have two slices. Now what I want to do, I want to create a static RLS. So to create a static RLS, what you have to do, you have to go to modeling. In modeling, you have something called manage role as under security. Click on manage role. Okay. Now, as I said, I want to make sure that Canada person can see only Canada report and US can see only US report. So for this, I have to create separate roles for both these managers. Okay, let's say the first role I have to keep here is US manager. US manager. So US manager will be able to see US report. Okay, inside this, I have to mention the condition here. For example, I will switch to the DAX calculator. So I'll make sure here if my customer region is equal to only we have something called United States. United States. Okay, like this. Tick it. So one condition is set now. I will add another role over here. I will give here rename it as Canada Manager. Canada Manager. Okay. Now again I will go here. So I have shown you in for US manager. I have shown you through DAX editor. Let me show you filter data. For Canada manager, let's say for column, let's say country region, it should be equal to Canada. Okay. So once I tick it, automatically the tax will be created for it. Okay. If you switch to tax, you can see Canada region is equal to Canada. Whereas for US manager, we have created United States. Okay. Let me click on close now. So we have created two roles. One is Canada manager and US manager. Now what will happen? The Canada person will be able to see only Canada report and the US manager will be able to see only US version. Okay. If you see here, once we have created these roles, we can test it also. So here we have something called view as. If you click on view as, you can see here we have the roles that we have created, Canada manager and US manager. If I select US manager and click on OK, you can see here, as of now, this report that you can see here, it is showing for US manager. You can see here in the inside this filter, now I'm getting only United States. This report is with respect to only United States. Okay. If I click on stop viewing, and again, if I go to view as, and if I go to Canada manager, and click on OK. Now you can see here, this report is with respect to only Canada. Okay. This report is with respect to only Canada. Okay. So this is how basically you create a static role inside Power BI Desktop. So this is not the end of it. You also have to assign the roles. Okay. Assign the roles. So here we have created the roles, right? Assigning of the roles will happen in Power BI Desktop. Okay. Power BI, sorry. So for this, first of all, you have to save it. Okay. Let me save it here somewhere in options. Okay, so we have save it here. RLS. Okay. RLS. Please save it and then I will publish it. Okay. Let me stop doing this. Let me do a control S. Now we'll go to publish button. So where I can find publish button, I can get it. Go to now I have already created one workspace called my new project. Let me select it and let this get published. Uh, for assigning the roles, you have to make sure that member is from your organization. Okay, he's part of that particular change. Let me select this. My Fabric account gets opened, and now here I can assign the person. So to assign the person, you remember whenever we are publishing our work, two file gets published. One is the report, and along with that, one semantic file gets published. So we have to go to the security settings of the semantic file. So for this, I will go to my workspace. I have this file. Second RLS. I'll go to the semantic file list. Security. Here you can see here this is a page where you can assign the member. Okay, this is the page where you can assign them. Let's say for Canada manager, I will assign my colleague. Okay. Okay. From my same domain, and for US manager, save. For US manager, let me assign myself. Okay, and click on save. So we have assigned two people who are belonging to this particular country. So if you want to test them, you can click on these three dots and click on test as a role. Once you click on test as a role, you can see that specific person will be able to see only as a Canada manager. Okay, now viewing as a Canada manager. Again, if we go back and test this one also, you can see it will be showing as a US manager. This report is as a US manager. Got it? This is your nothing but static RLS. Am I clear with the static RLS, guys? Static RLS. Am I clear? Am I clear with the static RLS? Okay. Next that I want to discuss with you is nothing but dynamic RLS. In the, guys, in static RLS, we are creating separate roles and we are assigning separate members to them, right? But in dynamic RLS, we create only one role. Okay, we create. Second, what is this coming? We create only one role and we use a kind of a user table to decide like what each person can see is allowed to see to you once he logs. Okay, based on his login. Got it? This is very important. Here we create separate roles, but in dynamic we create only one role, and we are using some kind of user table. Okay, users table. Okay. Now let's see one small practical. So initially I have this table, correct? In this table I have different set of fields, but here I have one field called, let's say, uh, region. Inside this region, we have different set of regions, right? We have central region, east region, south region, and west region. So what I will do, I will create a small table based on this region. I'll call that table as users region. Okay. For simplicity, I have already created my table. Let me show you my table. Where is that table? Stop. Okay, this is my users table. Okay, let's say for sample, I have created this table. So as in my data set, I have four regions: East region, West region, South region, and Central region. For that specific regions, I have created some email IDs next to them. Okay, I'm assuming that these are the email IDs of the person who will be able to see the data for only that specific region. Okay, let's say there is a person called Moses who will be able to see only East region. Let's say this person called Somya will be able to see only West region. Let's say Shrikant, he will be able to see only South, and he's let's say this is Mahidar, who's able to see only Central region. Then I'm assuming that these are the regional managers. Okay, and these regional managers will be able to see only their regions. But instead of creating separate roles for each particular user, like East region manager, West region manager, South region manager, Central region manager, this time I'm going to make use of this table and I will create only one specific table. Okay, I will create only one specific row. So first of all, I have to import that table. Right? So I'll go to get data. Since that is a Microsoft Excel file, I'll be choosing Microsoft Excel. I'll show you. This is a Microsoft Excel worksheet. So I'll go here. I'll choose Microsoft Excel. You can select this option. You can go get data, whatever you like. I'll select my users table. Please see. Okay. Now, if you see this specific table here, inside this table, uh, I have this called this. But here, if you see, I have two options, columns and column two. My headers are not properly, they don't have a proper name. So go to transform data. Okay. And in this transform data, I will promote the first OS header. I'll go to transform. I'll use first OS header. Okay. I'll give this name of the sheet also as user. Okay. User. Now let me go to home, click on close and apply. Got it? Close and apply. Got it? Let me go to a new sheet. I'll add a small table here for your understanding so that you can understand those differences. Let's say I will keep country here, then I will keep region here so that you keep table. Let's keep region here. Okay, then we'll keep profit. Okay, we'll keep sales also. Sales and profit. Increase this. Let me select this. Let me go to format. Values. Let me increase the size of the values so that you can view it. Okay. And headers, column headers also let's increase. Okay, so that you can understand this. Got it? So this, let's say I have this table. Okay, I'm just assuming that this is one of the inside my data. I'll do one thing. I'll add one pie chart also here. Pie chart here. Right. Yes. Here I will keep segment, category wise sales. Got it? Let's say this is my small another graph that I have created. Now what I will do, I'll go to again modeling. Here I will go to manage role as. Okay. So as I said, for dynamic RLS, we don't have to create separate role for all the different managers. We will create only one role. Okay. Let's say I create one role. The name of the role is, let's say it is regional manager. Okay. Regional manager. And here I'll go to the users table, and here I have to make use of users email. What is the name of the field we had inside the table that I have to set? Username, correct? Let me go back here, switch to DAX. I'll make here users username should be equal to there is one function that we have to use here. Okay, the name of the function is users principal name function. Okay, in case of dynamic RLS, we have to make use of this user principal name function. So what this does, this basically returns the email address of a person who is currently logged in. Okay, and viewing the report in Power BI service. Got it? So user principal name function will return the email address of the person who is currently logged in and viewing the report. So now let me click on ticket, click on save. Okay, so my DAX is now created. So you can see here, instead of creating multiple roles in dynamic analyst, I have just created one role. Okay, now if you want to test it, you can do one thing. So you have to understand here, let's say we have users table, correct? I'll create small table here, small table here. We don't have that name. Let's do this. Let's move this, no issues. Let me go to checking it, testing it. So I'll go to view as. So here we can just specify the details of the manager email, and that person will be able to see it. I'll open my user sheet again. Okay, so I already know that Mosha is the regional manager for East region. Okay, let me select his email. Let me go here and paste it and hit enter. Okay, now you can see here Moses will able to see only East region details. Okay, he is able to see only East region details. Let me go, stopping. Let me go with try with some other email. Let's say I want to see for Central region, Mahidar. Let me copy this and let me go to others users, regional manager, select it, paste here. So Mahidar was the regional manager for Central region, right? So he's able to see only Central. Got it. Similarly, West region, Soumya. Let me copy this, copying it. US, the users, regional manager. Let me paste the email. So you can see Soumya is able to see only West region as she is the West region manager. Okay. Clear? Let me click on stop doing it. Now, same way you can just go and publish it also. So we have to save it. You can go to home button, click on publish. This is how you assign the roles. Publish in my same report, my new project. Okay, replace it existing one. There I can assign the roles. So here I have assigned the roles, and there will be assigning the emails. You assign the users over there. Okay, moving on. God, sorry. Okay. So I have already published it, but anyways, let me show you. Please look into this. So again, I'll go to the semantic settings. Okay, I'll go to my workspace. I'll open the semantic settings. This is the semantic settings. Click on these dots. Security. I'll select the regional manager. Now you can see here initially it is 0, means no member is assigned. So what I will do, I will assign the regional manager. So one was the Moses. First was Moses, correct? Moses, Mosha. Then we had Soumya. Soumya. Then what uh, we had Shrikant and Maida, right? Let me go here and add Shrikant, and I add Maida also. Okay, let me click on add. Now you can see 4 users are assigned. Click on save, and once we do that, we can test it also. In both these three dots, click on test as a role. Okay, test as a role. So once the user logged in, he will be able to see the regional manager. Click on select person. You can type his email address. Select Mahidar. You will see. I'll paste here and click on apply. Sorry. Okay. You'll see Mahidar is able to see only second. Got it. Likewise, I can in the email and I can try it for rest also. So this is all about dynamic RLS. Here. Am I clear to you? Yes, no. No, with the help of Vue.js, we are just testing it. Okay. We are creating the roles in manage roles. We're testing it in Vue.js. We're assigning the roles in the Power BI service. Got it? I hope RLS part is clear to all the participants. So with that, we come to the end of the session. So that's all, guys, from my side. So just to recap, like what all we have learned. So in the beginning, since the beginning, as part of data analytics life cycle, so it starts with gathering the data. So we had the data of Superstore data set. So based on that data set, we have gone to the next step, which was data cleaning. Okay. So in Power BI, we have used Power Query Editor to clean the data, where we have seen how to clean the data multiple ways, how to the nulls, how to handle the duplicates, how to treat the inconsistency in the data, how to split, how to merge, how to append, pivoting, unpivoting, refresh, creating custom fields. All those things we have seen. Apart from that, we have also seen some DAX calculations. Okay. And after DAX, we have seen a lot of visualizations, which are the inbuilt visualizations in Power BI Desktop. And we've also seen some visualizations from the Power BI service. And after that, we have seen how to create a report. We have seen how to publish the report in Power BI service. We have seen how to create a dashboard in Power BI service. We have seen some important options of collaboration and sharing in Power BI service. And we have also seen uh, how to create a dashboard in Power BI Desktop. After that, today we have just completed the RLS also. Okay. So with that, we conclude our session. So if you have any queries, you can ask, or if you have don't, if you don't have any queries, you can leave. And one more thing, guys, this Saturday onwards, we'll be explaining you the 5 use cases from which you will be selecting anyone. Okay. You yourself have to choose one project of your choice and you have to work on it. All right. So anything else you know from my side, uh, and I'll be happy to let you know. Okay. Anything else, guys, would you like to know related to program, training, technical, or anything related to projects? Projects, anyways, we will start working on this Saturday onwards. So tomorrow, day after tomorrow, no session. Next session will be directly on Saturday. Okay, clear? Uh, Sukruti, if you have any concern, you can directly post your message in the Telegram group. Piyush Kanoja, not now. Please drop an email to akshata@thesmartbridge.com for letting know how if you can change. Vishal Katyar, if you have completed the self-paced course, please wait. We will ask you when to submit it. Akshali Mittal, please drop a message on the Telegram group. Vishal Katyar, okay, in tomorrow, I have already added the screenshot, right? No, in the notes, is it not added? Why you are saying like that? Is it not added? Vishal Katyar, we will let you know. Self-paced, the batches you have to submit. Batches that you get, you have to submit those batches. Okay. Please submit those batches. Where and how to submit, we will let you know in the upcoming class. Okay. Let me get the confirmation, then I will ask you how and where to submit. Please check, guys. I added the report dashboard screenshot. I'm attaching the report screenshot also. You can try, guys, from your end also. So it is not like you have to copy exactly what we have done in the session. You can come up with your own ideas and you can create this. You can create new visualizations, whatever you like from your side, and based on that, you have to create your report. Okay, this is just for an information purpose. I'm attaching it, but you have to be think from yourself like what uniqueness I can add in my visual. You have a different choice of colors. I have a different choice of color, right? So in that way, your and mine dashboard will have some things. Vishal Katyar, notes link already shared. Anyways, I will share you again. Okay. Okay, guys. Anything else you want me to have? Please check, guys. I have shared the notes link as well as I've attached the screenshots also. Yes, skill wallet, whatever you have credentials, you will be receiving the credentials, right, from our side. That credential you have to use. Piyush Kumar here. The platform credentials where you can see the project use cases, the 5 projects. Okay, then that is fine, Piyush. Yes, Piyush Manaja, it's fine. That is the one that you have to see. All right, guys. Anything else? Or do you have any other queries? If you do not have any query, you can leave, guys. If you have any queries, please stay back and you can ask me. Ranjita Satish, please check your registered email ID. Already the login credentials has been sent. If not, please drop a message on the Telegram group. Okay. To successfully register, guys, you automatically will get the login credentials. If you have not received, please drop a message on the Telegram group with your name, college name, your registered email address, and mention the issue. Okay, Bhavya Singh, let me check tomorrow with my team. What is the issue? Because please try to look into the spams also, guys. Check in the inbox of your registered email ID, spam, as well as the promotions. Okay, please check it somewhere there. All right. Anything else, guys? If you do not have any queries, shall we wind up the session early? Do you have any queries? All right, guys. I don't think so. There is any more queries, so we'll end the session. Anyways, we'll meet on Saturday. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Bye bye. Good night. Take care. Bye all.